Okay, first off, let me start by saying yes, this is a brand new series, and yes, I'll carry it on if you guys like it. And I got a comment in my last video saying, "Hey, why did you overpower Naruto so much?" I honestly don't know why. I just did what I thought would be the coolest, but yeah. So let's go on. What if Minato and Kushina never died? So, let me do the backstory a bit. So, starting off, Naruto would have... Oh, wait, no. Let's start off with the Minato battle. I mean, the fucking Toby battle. The Obito battle with... Yeah, just the Toby battle. So, let's start that off. Minato would overall win, but Toby would get away using the Kamui. Obito would get away using the Kamui. Obito doing this makes Minato find Kushina before the tailed beast is extracted. But Obito weakened the seal so much, the seal just breaks. The seal breaking makes the nine tails extracted, technically weakening Kushina, extremely weakening Kushina to a point where she can barely move. Minato teleports her back to Naruto, and she hugs Naruto and holds him. Minato seeing this, he teleports over to the Nine Tails, and he throws on his cloak, making that awesome cloak fly thing from the show. Minato grabs his kunais and starts throwing them all over the village, and does a bunch of hand signs and releases a little barrier around the village, making it so nobody can get in and nobody can get out. Minato opens up 7 little gaps so people could get through, but not the Nine Tails. Minato opening this looks at the Nine Tails and sees Sarutobi release the little stick and hits the Nine Tails so it falls down. Minato seeing this goes into Sage Mode and summons the Toad and immediately attacks. Minato does hand signs and a bunch of Rasengans, but nothing seems to be working, so Minato does the only thing he could think of. Minato does the Reaper Death Seal and seals the entire tail beast into Naruto. And Minato passes out, but doesn't die yet. I'm going to tell you why. Now, from this point, Orochimaru is a loyalist to the Leaf Village and doesn't want to betray him, so he uses the Uzumaki mask to cut open the belly of a Reaper and take out Minato's soul. Him doing this doesn't really have an effect on anything besides Minato surviving. Cut forward a few years and Naruto joins the academy with Sasuke, but Naruto is more disciplined. Naruto and Sasuke would be friends. Now let me quickly get this straight. the Uchiha massacre wouldn't happen because Danzo would be scared of Minato and wouldn't want to start a war. Minato, knowing that the tensions between the Leaf and Uchiha are struggling, Minato remembers he put a Flying Rising mark on Obito. So he gets Fugaku, Itachi, Shisui, who else? Kakashi, Jiraiya, and Orochimaru. And they would go to Obito and they would find out Obito is Obito. And Obito would be arrested. Therefore making it so the Akatsuki is not assembled. Well, no, the Akatsuki would be assembled, but like not assembled, if you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain. The Akatsuki originally started off as a special forces to the, as a group to reform the Hidden Rain Village. I mean the Hidden Mist Village, whatever village it was. So, as soon as I forgot what his name was, I think it was Hanzo, gets, what's her name? Konan, and nearly kills her. Jiraiya comes out and saves him, so the Akatsuki is assembled, but at the same time it's not. Like, Yahiko dies. Yahiko would be turned into pain, but not turned into pain. Like, Yahiko would just become plain, really. Like a plain version of pain. And Yahiko would become the whatever it's called in the Hidden Rain. Mizukage, I think it's called. Alright. So let's move on to back to the Leaf. Naruto and Sasuke would become friends because you already know Minato, Fugaku, Kakashi, and the Leaf Village would celebrate on a daily. No, would get together every once a week and make a big ass cookout. That being said, tensions between the Leaf and Uchiha are amazing, and nothing is thought of. Like, they aren't thinking to do anything bad. Yeah, and that's really it. Trying to think. I guess, Naruto would be trained by Jiraiya and Minato every time Minato got the chance. Tsunade would have never become the 5th Hokage, because Minato would live up to be 5th Hokage at least until... Alright, yeah. So, let's keep on going on. Naruto passes the graduation exams, and Naruto sees Sasuke struggling a lot, so Naruto tries to help, but Sasuke passes, but barely. Naruto hears some rustling at night when he goes to visit his dad, and he sees Mizuki stealing the scroll of sealings. Naruto tackles Mizuki opening up the scroll, and Minato hears this rustling and goes out there to see what's going on. Naruto, looking at the scroll, has a photographic memory and just like tries to memorize all the ceilings and how to do them, but he only gets like a glimpse at them, so he can barely get 2 of them. Naruto looks at his dad and he's like, Mizuku is trying to steal the scroll. Minato would be like, okay. Mizuku, you are under arrest, as the Anbu come in to arrest him. Naruto at home would be trying to memorize all the scrolls that he learned, but he only memorized 2. Shadow Clone and Flying Rising. This mark, it's almost like the mark on my dad's knives. Naruto looks away and is like, whatever. I guess I'll just learn later. I'll just go back and ask my dad if I can look at him. Naruto does a bunch of shadow clones and starts doing Rasengan training and as his dad's trying to teach him. Rasengan! Naruto fails. Rasengan! Naruto fails. Wonder how he could get this. Naruto proceeds to walk away and it's just like, well, maybe tomorrow. Naruto, come here. He sees Sasuke on his windowsill. Say, Naruto, what are you doing? What are you doing later tonight? I don't know, just probably training or something. Getting ready for when we get our assigned teams. Oh, I already know when those teams are, what the teams are. We're assigned with Shisui and Itachi, and Kakashi. Oh, who's Itachi teaching this year? Oh, Itachi took a break. He trains with Shisui, teaches with Shisui, but Itachi wanted to work on his Anbu missions to become the best shinobi he can. Alright. Do you know who's on our team? Yeah, I believe Sakura. Who's Sakura? Oh, Sakura is the I don't know who Sakura is. They both laugh and just say, okay, well, she better be good at what she does. Naruto walking to the school later that day, he sees an Anbu mask, and he's like, oh, I want that. So Naruto looks at the Anbu mask, say, hey, how much? Hey, old man, how much for the Anbu mask? Well, for you, Naruto, it's free. No, please, I got money. Naruto opens up his wallet like, huh? Where did all my money go? Probably Sage. Because Jiraiya took all of Naruto's money on their last training mission. Well, sorry, old man, I don't have the money. Oh, it's fine, Naruto, take it. No, I need to be treated like everybody else in this village. I can't just be not treated the same. Well, okay, buddy. Okay, bye. Naruto walks away. I really was really wishing I got that. Hey, hello, class. As soon as Naruto gets to the graduation it's to the graduation ceremony, he walks up to his dad's like, hey, Dad, I passed. I know, Naruto, I see. So, are you gonna help me train today? Not today, Naruto. I have stuff to do. Like what? You finished all your paperwork, didn't you? Yes. Then why don't you teach me? 'Cause, Naruto, I have even more stuff to do. Whatever. Naruto walks away and just shakes his head like, of course, when it's me, it's not fine, and you won't teach me. But as soon as it's... Naruto pouting and kicking feet's like, whatever. He's just jealous because I'm a better shinobi than he will. And he is. Hey Naruto, what's the long face? Kakashi appears behind Naruto and is like, what the hell, Kakashi? Why do you do that to me? As Naruto kicks Kakashi in the gut. Well, Naruto, that isn't very nice. That isn't a very nice way to treat your elders. What do you mean, elders? You're just as old as me. Believe it. What do you mean, just as old as you? I'm older than you, Naruto. Why are you talking like that? Whatever. Well, whatever. Naruto walks into the classroom. Kakashi's late, of course, but he says hello to everybody. Hey, Kakashi. Why do you look so sad, Naruto? Well, 'cause my dad's not training with me. Your dad's just jealous you're gonna become a better shinobi than he will ever be. That's what I told him, but he just shook his head and said, well, you gotta train for that. Well, Naruto, there's a high chance that you will not become better. Okay, let's go. Kakashi brings him to the training grounds to do the bell test, and Naruto looks at Kakashi like, believe it, I'm gonna pass this test. Naruto makes up a strategy with Sasuke, with Sakura smirking in the background like, no way, I'm on a team with the Hokage's son and Sasuke Uchiha, the village prodigy. So here's how this will work. We will have two bells. We will have two bells. One on me and one on Shisui. Who's Shisui? I'm right here. Shisui appears behind Sakura. Sakura jumps off like, where did you come from? Hey, Shisui. Hey, Sasuke. Hey, Naruto, why are you smirking? Because I'm going to pass this test. Believe it. Bet you will. Bet you will. Okay, well, Kakashi, you explained the rules yet? Well, that's really all there is. Oh, by the way, if you don't get the bells, you'll fail. Wait, what? Kakashi? Oh, and if you don't get the bells, you'll also not get your lunch. That's why you didn't want us to eat. Whatever, we'll easily get the bells. Okay, on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Kakashi and Shisui disappear. Okay, Sasuke, Sakura, come over here. What's your plan? Well, I believe we should just stay here. Let them get bored and come to us. That's a stupid idea, Sakura. Sasuke? Well, if you see there, Shisui drops his bell, but that's obviously a trap. So Naruto, why don't you go pick it up and I'll throw the kunai at the rope. Because you know Shisui, it'll probably tie you up. There'll probably be a trap that ties you up so you can grab the bell. It's actually not a bad idea. Alright. You say when. When. Naruto runs at the bell like, oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Shisui smirks as the rope is pulled up. The kunai is thrown at the rope. The rope cuts. Naruto grabs the bell, places a flying rising on it. Shisui didn't expect that, so he jumps down, kicks Naruto in the head, and Naruto drops the bell. Well, Naruto, you guys thought of a good plan, but you failed. Naruto teleports behind Shisui and then passes out. What the hell was that? Naruto used up too much of his chakra. There's a big puff of smoke, and then Naruto appears in front of Shisui with 10 shadow clones. Naruto punches Shisui in the head, and Shisui flies back with the bell in his hand. Flying Rising, eh? I'll have to seal this. Chisui steals half of the flying Raijin away before Naruto teleports on the bell, grabs it, and then backflips back to Sasuke. Alright, we got one, Sasuke. Okay. Naruto. Remember that thing that we've been training? Yeah? Let's use it. Are you sure? Yeah. Shadow Clone Jutsu! Naruto summons 2 Shadow Clones as Kakashi pops out of the ground like, what's going on here? Did y'all give up that easily? Naruto places out both of his hands while Rasengan forms in both hands. Transform! Naruto turns into a demon wind shuriken with 2 Rasengans forming out of with a bunch of Rasengans forming out of the wings. Ninja art! Raseng Shuriken! The demon wind shuriken with Rasengans on it is thrown at Kakashi, but Kakashi easily evades. Naruto teleports behind. Naruto appears. Kakashi turns around to see Naruto. And then Naruto proceeds to throw a rock at Kakashi with the Rasengan in his hand. Really, Naruto? That was it. Naruto appears in front of Kakashi and blitzes him with the Rasen Shuriken. With the Rasengan. Sasuke, grab the bell! Done. Sasuke throws Shuriken at the rope of the bell, and Sakura grabs it. I did it, Lee! I did it, Mom! I did it, Dad! Kakashi and Chisui look at each other like, whoa, these kids are the real stuff. Well, I guess, Sasuke, you fail. What? Why? We use teamwork. Okay. And isn't that the only thing that matters? Sasuke gets the point, and so does Naruto, because he made the plan. But Sakura, you did nothing. You gotta start training harder, so you aren't useless. Sakura cowers and feels embarrassed. Naruto smirks at her and gives her a thumbs up. I believe it. You can train. Thank you, Naruto. Well, Sasuke, that move was a little weird this time. I know, it's like they expected it. By the way, Naruto, you know there's a way to throw your Rasengan if you have the right element? What do you mean the right element? Well, Sasuke, want to teach him? Okay, fine. Every ninja has a different elemental feature. There's fire, wind, earth, water. It really just depends on what you're born with. I'm electricity and fire. I have the fire because of the Uchiha. You, I have no clue what you are, but there's a paper test and a bell test. Well, not a bell test, but there's a paper test, a leaf test. There's a lot of tests. Well, okay. Well, okay, I can do that. Sasuke, what's the first one? Take this leaf and form chakra in your hands like you would Rasengan. Naruto splits the leaf in half first try. Okay, what's next? Wow, that normally takes up to 10 weeks, but okay. Okay, here's your piece of paper. Sasuke rips that out of a notebook. Try and force chakra into there to see what you have. It takes Naruto a few minutes until it rips in half. Okay, what does that mean? Well, you have wind power. You have the wind style. Oh, that's not cool. Well, Naruto, there's actually a really cool jutsu you could learn with it. You can form it into your Rasengan. How? Well, just do the Rasengan, forcing more chakra into it. That's kind of confusing. Okay, Naruto. We'll teach you another time. We have missions, you know? Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, guys, dismissed. Sasuke, thank you for teaching Naruto. Also, Shisui, you mind training Sakura a bit? Sure, I'll teach her in Genjutsu and medical ninjutsu. Well, what I know at least. Okay. Good day. Kakashi and Shisui disappear. I hope that was a good start. I made this one a little longer because there was more talking and what it's like, how it's gonna be. So, love y'all. Goodbye, and that's it.